Everybody, it's Crystal back from Crafty Sides, Wreaths, and more. This is an example of one of the swinging wreaths that you can swing and it'll turn around and around because it's on both sides. Now I'm going to show y'all how to make one of these. Are you ready? Okay, this is it. This is just one way now. You can do it other ways, but this is Dollar Tree, y'all. Slider screen for Dollar Tree. Just $1. Check it out. Now look at here. This is how we're going to make this. Okay, y'all, this is an example of how to make a wreath. This is not how I make mine unless you specifically ask for it, and these are cheaper. But out of the many ways you can make a wreath, my husband is very handy with he makes my templates out of wood and other materials. That's how I do my wreaths. But this is an example of how you can, and I can make these cheaper for like parties. And you can make them at home. But I want to be able to do something so y'all can make it too. But anyway, you take the mesh screen, and then the best way I could tell you to do is take like a circumference and just make little circles and even spaces apart, and make like 3 rows all the way around. And then you take the pipe cleaners and you cut them in half. You won't need the whole one. You cut them in half. And then wherever you've got it marked, you can take your piece of paper and put it under it. And wherever you've got your spaces marked,
like with a compass.
Like with a compass, yes, with the circles. And you want because you want your design to be evenly spaced in the same places. But then you just take these and you just push them through. Let me show you how easy it is. Just take this and just start it through and go like that. And then this will be one side. And then when you flip it over, after you've tightened it up, you'll have these still in the same spot on the other side to know how to do the other side, to where you won't have to worry about it. It'll all be done. You use the same one for both sides. Now I'm going to show you something. I'm doing the 4th of July one. I found this at the Dollar Tree. And these light up. Now you can put these on your wreath. And as they swing and hang up, you can also have it to be lit up. You can have the stars to come up above it with a show that have it weaved all the way around. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this. And you can do one on each side, but where this screen is see-through, I don't think that you'll need one on each side unless it's something that you just prefer. And what I did was I took one of the pipe cleaners on the other side, and I put it there. Now I'm just going to slide this little box, and see it has a little on and off switch. Slide the little box right there, because your lapels are going to cover that up, but you want it to where you can turn it on and off. And then I'm just going to tighten that up in there. Now you can use Velcro, you can use glue to also make it stick, it won't come off. But for now I'm just going to put that on there, and then you can take it off if you want to. But take this and weave this around. I'm going to weave it right around my on the back side. When I get to the back side, I'm going to take and I'm going to weave this through the open places where it'll be easier. So, let me show you how to do the petals. I'm going to do red and blue and red, white, and blue for my colors. That's how I'm going to make it. Now, this is the same petals, y'all, that you use on the flowers, the sunflowers, how you do it. Now, I cut these with my impulse sealer so that it won't be as jagged. But as you can see, this has the metallic in it. The metallic won't cut on the impulse sealer. So you do have to cut that with scissors, and they will do that just a little bit, but the shine makes it worth it anyway. But you have a 10 by 10 square, and it don't have to be perfect, because when you fold it and all this, you're not going to be able to tell it. But a 10 by 10 square is what you want. As you can see, I have a 10 by 10. These little mats are awesome, y'all. You can get one. They have these at Walmart. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, you can use your 40-50% coupons, and you can cut on them, and they won't hurt your tables. These are awesome. Okay, you want your curve up because you want your outside to be underneath. You want your curve up as a natural curve, and you have it like this, like a diamond shape, and you want it corner to corner, just like that. And you try to match up the sides the best you can. Kind of press it down. What I do is I take this hand and I hold this side, and then I go over here and I do this side. And see, you match it up the best you can because you want it to come to points. Then you kind of crease it. And then where the point here is, in the middle of the diamond, you want to come straight down. In the middle of this, you just take your fingers, your thumb and your finger, and you crunch. And you crunch, and you crunch, and you crunch, you get to the other side. And that is your petals. And that's the same petals that I use on the sunflower shawl.
Wow, that's neat, Crystal.
And that's it. You just flip it over. Now, you have to hold where it's creased right there. So what I do is I take a finger and hold it in the center And I crease it like this in this hand. So I hold it like this. And then you go over here in pipe cleaners. You start from the outside. You put your middle in, and before you zip tie it, you make sure that they're about the same length out there, because you don't want one to be shorter than the other. It'll stand out, especially on the outside. And then you pull your pipe cleaners through. You want to leave just about a finger. Make sure the center's in there and it's none of it sticking out on the outside, because if you don't have the whole center in there, it's going to come undone. And then look, you have the two sides. You have that on. You get on the other side, pull it really tight, and twist it 2 or 3 times. And then you have enough left to do the other side. And that will hold your petals on the other side. Okay, now you do all the outside ones first. I have 8, I think. Let's see, 2 on the outside ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8 on the outside, 8 in the next row, 4 and 4. That's how I've got mine.